Ever had a family member criticize your parenting? Yeah, it's the worst. It's like they're questioning your entire approach to raising your kids, and it can feel incredibly personal. So here's the scoop. This past weekend was supposed to be just like any other. My sister and I have a pretty solid routine when it comes to babysitting each other's kids. We've always been there for each other, and our kids are practically growing up together. I'm 32 and I've got two kids, ages 5 and 7. They're at that age where they're full of energy and curiosity, always keeping me on my toes. My sister, who's 34, has 3 kids, 3, 6 and 8. Her household is even more chaotic than mine, but she handles it with grace. We've always been super close, sharing everything from clothes to secrets and now parenting tips. We're super close and I babysit her kids all the time. It's like having an extended family under one roof whenever we get together. The kids love it, and it gives us a chance to catch up and support each other. Last weekend, she dropped them off at my place, like usual. It was supposed to be a fun day filled with games, snacks, and maybe a movie. But as any parent knows, things don't always go as planned. But then, my 7-year-old started acting up. It wasn't anything out of the ordinary, just a typical tantrum over not getting their way. As a parent, you learn to pick your battles, and this was one I needed to address. So I put them in timeout. No biggie, right? Timeouts have always been my go-to method for dealing with misbehavior. It gives the child a moment to cool down and reflect on their actions. It's not about punishment, it's about teaching them to manage their emotions. Well, my sister came back earlier than expected and saw the whole thing. I didn't think much of it at first. I mean, she knows how I handle things with my kids. She pulled me aside, saying she doesn't believe in timeouts, and that I was being too harsh. It caught me off guard. We've never really had a serious disagreement about parenting before. Sure, we have different styles, but we've always respected each other's choices. Then came the lecture on gentle parenting. She went on about how timeouts can be damaging and how she prefers to use positive reinforcement and natural consequences. I get it, I really do. Every parent has their own philosophy, and that's okay. I was like, well, whoa, hold up. I've never criticized her methods. Even though I don't always agree, we've always had this unspoken agreement to support each other no matter what. So why was she coming down on me now? I've never criticized her methods, even though I don't always agree. I believe in letting parents make their own choices for their kids. After all, no one knows a child better than their own parent. But here she was, questioning my judgment in front of my own kids. After she left, I felt really upset. It wasn't just about the disagreement, it was about feeling undermined and disrespected. I started questioning myself, wondering if I was really doing the right thing for my kids. The next day, she asked if I could babysit again. I said no. It wasn't an easy decision, but I needed to set some boundaries. If she doesn't trust my judgment with my own kids, how can I be comfortable watching hers? Told her if she doesn't trust my judgment with my own kids, I'm not comfortable watching hers. It was a tough conversation and I could hear the hurt in her voice, but I had to stand my ground. She got super upset and now she's not talking to me. It's like this huge rift has opened up between us and I don't know how to bridge it. We've always been so close and now it feels like we're miles apart. My parents think I should let it go for the sake of family harmony. They've always been the peacemakers, trying to keep everyone happy. But this feels different. It's not just a petty argument. It's about respect and trust. But I can't shake the feeling that she crossed a line. It's one thing to have a difference of opinion, but it's another to undermine someone's authority in their own home. I need her to understand that. So, am I the a-hole for refusing to babysit after she criticized my parenting? I'm torn between wanting to make peace and standing up for myself. It's a tough spot to be in, and I'm not sure what the right move is. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and hey families, let's keep it respectful. Parenting is hard enough without tearing each other down. We all have our own ways of doing things, and that's okay. Let's support each other even when we don't see eye to eye. Earth?